Welcome back, fellow collectors and rare coin enthusiasts. First up, we are about to dive deep into the story and spectacular value of a coin that is turning heads in today's collector circles. The 1998 Australia 10-cent coin in silver shine and very fine condition. If you have got this beauty sitting in your coin folder, brace yourself, because its value and demand have skyrocketed in the numismatic world. Let's begin with a brief look into its history. The 10-cent coin is part of Australia's decimal currency system, introduced in 1966. The 1998 issue continues the iconic tradition of showcasing a proud piece of national identity, the majestic male lyrebird on the reverse, beautifully designed by Stuart Devlin. While millions of 10-cent coins were minted for general circulation over the years, the 1998 edition holds a special place, especially when it retains that brilliant silver shine and is in very fine condition. These are not just ordinary coins, they are historical artifacts with a gleam of rarity. What makes the 1998 Australia 10-cent coin truly unique is its flawless balance between simplicity and beauty. Its silver shine is more than aesthetic. It often indicates better preservation, reduced wear, and sometimes a unique minting batch or collector-grade quality. While it is composed of cupro-nickel and not pure silver, the gleaming finish on some surviving coins gives them the appearance of higher value and helps them stand out dramatically among their counterparts. And when one is found in very fine condition, with crisp detail and minimal wear, it becomes a gem worthy of high regard. Collectors love what is rare, and rarity is exactly what we are dealing with here. Although many coins were circulated, finding a 1998 Australia 10-cent coin with silver shine and preserved in very fine condition is no easy feat. Most coins from everyday use lose their luster, get scratched, or become too worn. But coins like this, still bright, detailed, and clean, are the ones collectors are chasing. There is strong competition for these coins, especially in auctions, and that is pushing their market value up fast. Demand has soared, and only a limited number of these coins meet the premium standard. So how much are we talking about when it comes to value in today's market? Hold on to your coin trays, because the numbers are impressive. In auctions and private collector sales, this 1998 Silver Shine 10-cent coin in very fine condition can command anywhere $104,000, depending on the buyer, the coin's eye appeal, and historical significance. And in some cases, collectors who specialize in date runs or mint-quality coins are willing to pay top dollar to complete their collection. This is a clear signal that the market sees this coin not just as spare change, but as a valuable numismatic asset. Now, for those of you looking to collect or even invest, here are a few tips. Always inspect your coins in good light. Shine, detail, and edge quality matter a lot. If your coin retains its silver brilliance and sharp features, it could be worth grading professionally. Store your coins properly in coin capsules or archival safe flips to preserve their condition. And stay alert, these coins can appear in estate sales, old collections, or even in forgotten change jars. If you come across one, especially in very fine or better condition, you have struck collector gold. In conclusion, the 1998 Australia 10-cent silver shine coin is no ordinary piece of metal. It is a rare, desirable, and increasingly valuable collectible that stands out in the world of modern coinage. With high demand, brilliant aesthetic appeal, and proven auction value, this coin is absolutely worth holding onto or seeking out. So whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, keep your eyes open, because finding one of these could be your next big coin adventure. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating world of Australian currency to explore a truly special and high-demand coin, the 1983 Australia 10-cent coin, with a distinctive brown layer in very fine condition. This is more than just a small piece of metal. It is a collector's gem that is rising in recognition, value, and desirability in the numismatic world. Let us begin with the history and background of this amazing coin. The 10-cent coin from Australia was first introduced in 1966, following the nation's transition to decimal currency. By 1983, the coin was already a staple in Australian circulation, featuring Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the iconic lyrebird on the reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin. But what sets the 1983 version apart isn't just the standard mintage, it's the condition, the patina, and the rarity that make this particular coin a standout in any collection. The unique feature of this 1983 piece lies in its natural brown tone, a layer formed over time due to environmental exposure and aging. This warm brown patina does not diminish its value, it enhances it. The coloration adds character, history, and visual depth that seasoned collectors often seek out. Coins with this kind of distinctive toning in very fine condition are harder to find, making them even more appealing to numismatists who appreciate both rarity and natural aesthetic evolution. Speaking of rarity, the 1983 Australia 10 cents coin may not have the lowest mintage numbers, but what makes it rare today is the survival of high-quality examples, especially those with visually interesting brown toning. Most of these coins were heavily circulated and worn down. But when you have one in very fine condition, retaining its details and design while showcasing the natural brown patina, you are looking at a coin that sits high on the scale of collector demand. It is the kind of coin that does not just catch attention, it captivates serious buyers. So what is the market value of this gem in today's action-packed coin market? Hold on to your seats. This 1983 Australian 10 cents coin with a rich brown layer in very fine condition can fetch significant interest at auctions and private sales. Depending on the buyer and the toning's visual appeal, collectors are willing to pay between $116,000 or even more for this piece. And if you happen to have one that leans closer to extremely fine or has exceptional toning, the value could easily go higher. Demand is growing because these coins are becoming harder to find in attractive, preserved conditions. For collectors aiming to add this coin to their treasure chest, or those who already own one, here are a few essential tips. First, always preserve the coin in a non-polyvinyl chloride flip or capsule to protect it from further oxidation or wear. Second, never clean the coin. Cleaning can damage the natural patina and significantly reduce its value. Instead, showcase the coin as is, highlighting its age and original charm. And finally, keep an eye on auctions and collector forums, where these coins are discussed and traded. You will get a better sense of how highly regarded and desired they truly are. In conclusion, the 1983 Australia 10 cents brown layer coin in very fine condition is not just a coin, it is a piece of history, a rare collectible, and a rising star in the global coin community. With its rich backstory, beautiful design, and increasing market value, this coin represents everything exciting about numismatics. If you have one in your collection, consider yourself lucky. And if you do not start your hunt today, this is a coin you will want to own before the demand and price rise even further. Next up, we are diving into one of the most sought-after and increasingly rare coins in the Australian numismatic market, the iconic Australia 10 cents coin from 1968, featuring the elusive grey dots in very fine condition. This isn't just any coin. This is a piece of history, a collector's dream, and an asset with rising value in today's booming coin auction markets. So buckle up as we explore why this tiny silver-toned coin is creating such a massive buzz. Let us begin with a little history and background. The 10 cents coin of Australia was first introduced in 1966, following the country's conversion to decimal currency. Designed by Stuart Devlin, the same artist behind many of Australia's decimal coins, the 10-cent coin features the striking image of a lyrebird, a majestic and symbolic creature known for its intricate tail and melodic mimicry. By 1968, Australia had already begun adjusting and perfecting coin production, but certain coins from this year stood out due to minor anomalies and unique die characteristics. One such variation is the 1968 issue that exhibits faint but mysterious grey dots or toning spots, most often found on the obverse side. This variation is subtle to the average eye, but to numismatists it is a significant marker of rarity and intrigue. What sets the 1968 Australia 10 cents grey dots coin apart is not just the year or design, it is the presence of these elusive dots that appear as natural discolorations due to minting imperfections or storage oxidation processes. Combine that with a coin preserved in very fine condition, meaning moderate wear, but all major details still crisp and well-defined, and you have an incredibly desirable collector's item. Coins in very fine condition retain much of their original sharpness and texture, and when paired with a rare characteristic like the grey dots, the value elevates exponentially. These coins are not easily found in circulation anymore, and are often discovered in old private collections, estate lots, or specialized auctions. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Most 1968 Australia 10-cent coins were circulated heavily, which means very few have survived the decades in collectible condition, especially with the grey dot feature intact. Collectors worldwide are constantly on the lookout for variants and low mintage anomalies, and the 1968 grey dot 10-cent piece ticks both boxes. Auction houses and online marketplaces have seen rising bids for such coins, with passionate collectors pushing prices higher year after year. As demand continues to grow, especially in the Asia-Pacific collector scene, coins like this are not just historical artifacts, they are blue-chip assets. Now let's talk market value, and you will want to pay close attention here. As of today's dynamic coin market, a 1968 Australia 10-cent grey dots coin in very fine condition can command impressive prices. Depending on presentation, provenance, and the strength of the grey dot anomaly, it can fetch anywhere from $141,000 or more in premium numismatic circles. That might not sound like a fortune, but remember, we are talking about a 10-cent coin with over 1,000 times its face value. And in elite auction events, especially when combined with a full set or certified grading, this coin has the potential to hit even higher numbers. For collectors looking to get their hands on this remarkable piece, here are a few golden tips. First, always authenticate your coins through a trusted dealer or professional grading service. The grey dots are a subtle but defining feature, and authentication can dramatically enhance its market value. Second, preserve your coin carefully. Even slight abrasions or exposure to moisture can downgrade its condition and affect its appeal to top-tier buyers. Lastly, keep an eye on auctions and coin expos where such niche variants often make appearances. Having a network of collector friends or joining coin clubs can also open up exclusive opportunities. In conclusion, the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin with grey dots in very fine condition is not just a piece of currency, it is a symbol of rarity, history, and rising investment value. As interest in vintage decimal coinage continues to surge, owning this unique variant places you in an elite group of collectors who appreciate the beauty of minting quirks and the thrill of numismatic discovery. So whether you already own one or are now inspired to hunt for it, this is one coin that truly shines with prestige and potential. Next up, we dive deep into the fascinating world of Australian currency to explore a hidden gem that is turning heads in the collector's market, none other than the Australia 10-cent 1989 silver shade coin in very fine condition. If you are a coin collector, investor, or simply a lover of numismatic history, you are going to want to stick around for this one. This is not just a coin, it is a small piece of Australia's heritage that is gaining massive attention and commanding an impressive price in today's auction market. Let us start with a bit of history and background. The 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 as part of Australia's switch to decimal currency. By 1989, the design featuring Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the iconic lyrebird on the reverse was well established. However, the 1989 edition stands out not because of a change in design, but due to a subtle anomaly that went unnoticed by many. A rare silver-like shade in a coin typically struck in cupro-nickel. Whether it was a result of a unique batch of planchets or a minting irregularity, this variant became incredibly appealing to collectors who value rarity and distinction. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin uniquely attractive. The silver shade gives the coin a luminous brilliance that sets it apart visually from the standard issues of the same year. It shines differently under light, often mistaken for actual silver despite being minted in the same base metals. When found in very fine condition, the details of the lyrebird's feathers and the queen's profile remain crisp and clear, adding both aesthetic and historical value. These well-preserved features make it even more desirable in the eyes of experienced collectors who know how hard it is to find older circulating coins in such great shape. Rarity is always a driving factor in the world of numismatics, and this 1989 silver-shaded 10-cent coin ticks all the right boxes. It was not widely released, and only a limited number are known to exhibit the silver tone. Over the years, many of these coins have disappeared from circulation or were damaged through use. Those that survive in very fine condition are exceptionally scarce, which has caused a surge in collector interest. This rarity, combined with the coin's condition, makes it a standout piece and one of the most sought-after 10-cent coins of the late 20th century in Australian coinage. So what is the current market value, you ask? Well, here is where things get exciting. Recent auctions have shown a dramatic spike in demand for this coin. While regular 10-cent coins from the same era might fetch modest amounts, the 1989 silver-shaded variant in very fine condition is commanding values ranging from $132,000, depending on the clarity of the silver tone and the preservation of the coin. In some high-profile auctions, enthusiastic bidders have driven prices even higher, making it one of the surprise star performers among Australian decimal coins. For what was once pocket change, this coin is now transforming into a serious asset for collectors and investors alike. If you are a collector looking to add this rare gem to your collection, here are some pro tips. First, always examine the coin under natural light to confirm the silver-like luster. Look closely for signs of wear. Though minor wear is acceptable in very fine condition, you want to avoid pieces that have been overly polished or damaged. Buying from trusted dealers or certified auction houses ensures authenticity and fair pricing. And most importantly, act fast. This coin is gaining popularity at a rapid pace, and once they are gone, they will be incredibly hard to find. In conclusion, the Australia 10 cents 1989 silver shade coin in very fine condition is more than just a beautiful collector's item. It is a high-demand treasure with growing market value. Its historical background, unique appearance, and extreme rarity make it one of the most exciting finds in the world of Australian numismatics. As collectors around the world scramble to secure one, the value of this coin continues to rise, making it a smart and thrilling addition to any coin portfolio. So, if you ever come across one of these sparkling beauties, do not think twice, snatch it up, and hold on tight. You might just be holding a silver-shaded fortune in the palm of your hand. Next up, we are diving deep into one of Australia's most unique and highly sought-after collectible coins, the Australia 10 cents from 1999, with the fascinating grey layer variation. This is no ordinary pocket change. This is a coin that has sparked attention among numismatists across the globe. Especially in very fine condition, this coin is a true gem in today's auction market, with serious collectors willing to pay big dollars for a well-preserved example. Let us uncover what makes this coin such a hot commodity and why now might be the perfect time to add it to your collection. The 10 cents coin has been part of Australia's decimal currency system since 1966. The 1999 edition, however, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Minted at a time when modern minting processes were being refined, the 1999 10-cent coin carries with it not just the regular attributes of Australian coins, but in some rare instances, it came with what is known as the grey layer, a fascinating minting anomaly that has made this version incredibly appealing. These coins weren't just used in everyday transactions. Today, they represent a frozen moment in minting history, a beautiful blend of art, accident, and craftsmanship. What truly makes this 1,999 Australia 10-cent coin stand out is the unique grey layer. This layer gives the coin an unusual hue and texture not found in standard circulation coins. While the reverse still features the iconic lyrebird design and the obverse proudly bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the greyish tone caused by a planchette error or oxidation gives this coin an almost mysterious and antique appearance. Combine that with its metallic composition and circular reeded edge, and you have a coin that instantly grabs attention. These unique features have turned what might have been a regular coin into a collector's dream. Now let us talk about rarity and condition, the heart of a coin's value. The 1999 Australia 10 cent with the grey layer is exceedingly rare. Few examples have surfaced over the years, and even fewer in very fine condition. Very fine condition means the coin retains most of its original detail, shows only minor signs of wear, and still possesses strong eye appeal. These attributes are crucial because collectors are willing to invest premium amounts in coins that are both rare and visually attractive. The fact that this grey layer version appears infrequently at auctions only fuels its demand and value. In the world of numismatics, scarcity plus condition equals value, and this coin checks both boxes. Let us talk dollars, because this is where things get exciting. In today's hot coin market, especially on auction platforms and among serious collectors, the 1999 Australia 10 cent grey layer coin in very fine condition can fetch an impressive amount. We are talking in the range of $98,000 or more, depending on the visibility of the grey layer and the preservation of the coin. The more pronounced the layer and the sharper the details, the higher the bids go. It is not just a coin, it is a piece of modern minting intrigue that people are willing to fight over. And with increased demand and limited supply, prices are projected to only rise in the future. If you have one, hold on to it tight or prepare for a highly profitable sale. For collectors looking to find or verify this coin, here are a few solid tips. First, examine your 1999 Australia 10 cent coins closely under good lighting to spot any unusual coloration. That greyish tone is your golden ticket. Secondly, always verify authenticity through a reputable grading service if you're planning to sell. A professionally graded coin with a clear identification of the grey layer anomaly dramatically boosts market confidence and selling price. Also, stay active in online auctions and collector communities. These circles are often the first to spot emerging trends, and being part of them helps you stay ahead of the game. Lastly, store your coins properly in a dry, secure holder to maintain their value. Even minor scratches can reduce appeal. To wrap up, the Australia 10 cents 1999 grey layer coin in very fine condition is more than just a rare find. It is a masterpiece of minting intrigue that is shaking up the collector's market. With its unique features, undeniable rarity, and increasing demand, this coin stands as a testament to the exciting possibilities of coin collecting. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a passionate beginner, keeping an eye out for this valuable piece could turn out to be one of the best decisions in your numismatic journey. So stay vigilant, keep exploring your collection, and who knows, your next big treasure might just be waiting for you in the form of a 1999 Australia 10 cent grey layer coin. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of rare Australian coins, specifically the highly sought-after 1975 Australia 10 cents coin in very fine condition, featuring unique grey spots. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a time capsule, a collector's gem, and today, one of the most talked about coins in numismatic circles. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this video will open your eyes to why this coin is making waves in today's auction market, and why its dollar value is climbing rapidly. Let us begin with a bit of history and background. The Australia 10 cents coin was introduced in 1966 as part of the country's decimalisation of its currency. Made primarily of cupro nickel, the 1975 edition came during a time of significant economic and political transformation in Australia. It features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin, and the reverse showcases the graceful Australian lyrebird, a native species known for its striking tail feathers and remarkable ability to mimic sounds. The 1975 Australia 10 cents coin is part of a series that holds strong historical relevance, and each issue carries subtle design, strike, and minting differences that make certain years especially desirable. What makes the 1975 Australia 10 cents coin with grey spots so unique and fascinating to collectors today is its striking and unusual appearance. These grey spots, while technically a result of natural toning or metal reaction over time, give the coin a distinguished and rare visual character. In very fine condition, this coin still retains most of its original detail and sharpness, allowing both the Queen's portrait and the lyrebird design to stand out with elegant clarity. The grey toning adds a layer of individuality. No two coins age in exactly the same way, making your coin truly one of a kind. Now, let's talk about rarity and collector demand. Although the 1975 Australia 10 cents coin was minted in significant numbers initially, finding one today in very fine condition with unique grey spotting is far from easy. Over time, circulation wear, environmental exposure, and loss have dramatically thinned the population of coins in collectible condition. That is where rarity steps in. And when rarity meets distinct appearance, as with the grey spotting and well-preserved details, the collector market lights up. This is precisely why this coin is enjoying skyrocketing interest and demand, especially at auctions where coin enthusiasts recognize and bid fiercely for pieces that combine aesthetic uniqueness with historical value. When we look at the current market value in dollars, this 1,975 Australia 10 cents coin is outperforming expectations. On the auction circuit today, coins of this type in very fine condition are fetching impressive sums, with prices often exceeding $133,000 or more, depending on the level of spotting and eye appeal. In some cases, if the coin has a perfect blend of grey patina and well-defined features, it could sell for even higher among collectors who are hunting for standout pieces to enhance their portfolios. This is not just a coin, it is a rare find that continues to gain value and prestige. For collectors looking to add this beauty to their collection, here are some important tips. Always seek coins that show clear detail on the lyrebird's feathers and the Queen's facial profile, as these are indicators of minimal wear. Embrace the natural spotting. Grey spots are not flaws, but features that give your coin distinct identity and higher desirability. Be sure to store it properly in a non-polyvinyl chloride holder to preserve its current condition and toning. And most importantly, keep an eye on the market. The value of this coin is rising, and knowledgeable collectors know that timing can be everything. In conclusion, the 1,975 Australia 10 cents coin, in very fine condition with its beautiful grey spots, is far more than pocket change. It is a rare collectible that stands at the intersection of history, beauty, and value. It is a shining example of how even everyday currency can transform into a prized possession with time and preservation. This coin is highly in demand, and as more collectors recognize its unique qualities, its place in the spotlight will only grow. So, whether you already own one or are looking to acquire this gem, now is the perfect time to act in the vibrant coin market. Next up, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Australian numismatics, spotlighting a truly remarkable and high-demand coin, the Australia 10 cents 1973, with brown spots in very fine condition. This isn't just any circulated coin. This is a piece of numismatic treasure that stands tall in the collector's market due to its scarcity, historical background, and increasing value. If you own one, or if you are hunting for it, you might be sitting on a small fortune, because this coin is making waves in today's auction market. Let us begin with a little history. The Australian 10 cents coin has been a staple of the decimal currency system introduced in 1966. It features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the iconic lyrebird on the reverse, a tribute to Australia's rich wildlife. But what sets the 1973 issue apart is its limited mintage and the conditions under which it circulated. During this year, the Royal Australian Mint produced fewer coins compared to other surrounding years, making the 1973 Australia 10 cents particularly sought after. Over time, most of these coins entered circulation and were heavily used, which means finding one today in very fine condition is becoming more and more rare. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin especially unique. A 1973 Australia 10 cent coin with brown spots in very fine condition has a character all its own. The brown spots, often caused by the natural oxidation process of the copper-nickel alloy, can actually add charm and individuality to each coin, distinguishing it as a piece with age and authenticity. When preserved well and kept in very fine condition, showing minimal wear, sharp details, and decent eye appeal, these coins grab the attention of seasoned collectors and investors alike. It is not just a coin, it is a historical artifact with personality. When it comes to rarity and demand, the 1973 Australia 10 cents stands in a league of its own. Collectors are always on the hunt for low mintage coins, especially those that are over 50 years old and still maintain sharp detail. Add to that the brown spotting that proves natural aging, and you have got a coin that ticks every box for serious numismatists. Very fine condition coins of this type are no longer common in everyday circulation. That rarity creates serious demand in collector circles and on auction platforms where competition is fierce and values are steadily climbing. Speaking of value, this is where things get exciting. On today's auction market, a 1973 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition with brown spots can fetch a handsome price. Depending on presentation, patina, and appeal, collectors have been willing to pay from $137,000 or more for a single piece. And if you are lucky to have one that is exceptionally well preserved with strong definition and minimal detracting marks, the value could surge even higher, especially in private collector sales. This coin is no longer just pocket change, it is a rising asset in the numismatic world. For collectors looking to own or invest in this coin, here are a few tips. Always look for coins that still show fine details on the lyrebird and the queen's crown. Brown spots are fine and can even be desirable when they add to the coin's natural aging and uniqueness. Keep the coin protected in a proper holder to prevent further toning or damage. And if you are buying, always seek trusted sellers or auction houses with a reputation for grading accuracy and authenticity. To wrap it all up, the 1973 Australian 10 cents coin with brown spots in very fine condition is not just a collectible, it is a rising star in the rare coin world. With historical value, rarity, aesthetic uniqueness, and increasing demand, this coin is proving itself as a true treasure in modern numismatics. Whether you are a long-time collector or just starting out, this is a coin you will want to keep your eye on. Its value is climbing, its story is compelling, and its place in the collector's market is only getting stronger. So, if you have got one in your collection, hold on to it tight, because its worth in dollars and in history is only set to grow. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin lovers. Until next time, happy collecting.